Hey everybody, Hank Johnson's here doing another Roller Coaster Tycoon tutorial video, and today we're going to do Aqua Park. A park with some excellent water-based rides requires expansion. So the objective is to have at least 900 guests in your park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. You start the price of the park off free, so set that to probably like $15 or so. They give you at least one mechanic. Let's see. Inspecting water slide. Okay, so let's look at what they give us. Okay, there's this big water slide with unsafe turns. Those not closed corners. I'm kind of surprised that there's not like crashes happening like as we speak, because those are definitely not safe. I'm kind of tempted to just demolish this ride because I have a feeling that it's going to crash or stall or do something awful later on, but I'm just going to let it go for a couple minutes while we look at the other ones. So we got some log flumes. Okay, we got dual synchronized log flumes that aren't very synchronized. They have good excitement ratings. They're charging $3, so those will make some good money. I would set the inspection time down to 10 minutes though, so that they are always making you money. And I'll trust everything else they did is fine. And then they give us a River Rapids. That's pretty good. That's actually, I should take notes because I don't know how to make these rides get good ratings like that. So they obviously know something that I don't. Okay, cool. Well, this one $3, this one 80 cents. I don't like this one because the water is too big and this guy like way out here is lost and he's never gonna find his way back to the station platform, and I just don't like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close it, demolish it, forget it existed. I'm actually gonna do the same with this one. Just demolish it, get rid of it. Both of those rides suck. They're not worth having. They're just gonna be problems, I feel like, later on. So I'm gonna delete this path, and I'm gonna delete this one too. A little ways anyway. I'll get some of it gone. And then yeah, just keep going through after you, if you're following this tutorial, just delete all these pads, and then once you're done with that, I'm gonna build a food court next, because I don't have anything like that. And no information kiosk. So shucks. They're designing a ride improvement for March 30th. I guess I'll get that here in like 15 days or something. So yeah, hire some handymen, hire some mechanics, space them out throughout your park because they give you this massive path system. I have a feeling with this path system you're gonna have lost guests pretty soon here because they're gonna walk all the way around to over here and have no idea how to get back to the exit of the park. Guests are kind of stupid in that way, so what I'll probably end up doing is building a path that goes across the water and connects somewhere up over here, and then also building some sort of transportation system to shuttle people from like this end of the park to this end of the park, and then build food courts everywhere, bathrooms everywhere, handyman everywhere. Really, they give you kind of a challenge because they set you up with a couple of cool rides, but everything else just sucks. So yeah, what I would do is delete the 2 rides I deleted, build a food court, hire your staff, and then build a roller coaster. Maybe 2 roller coasters. Just yeah, and whenever I get done with that, I'll check in with you guys and show you what I've done. Alright, hey everybody, it's June year 1. We're back here at Aqua Park, and this one's a 3-year park. You have to get 900 guests. So I cheated a little bit and I advertised for my park. I built this roller coaster here. It's called Roller Coaster 1. And I did a 6-week ad campaign for free rides on it, so I'm hoping that gets my guest count up for the time being. What I'll probably end up doing is maybe advertising one more time in like year 3 if I end up coming close to not getting the number of guests that I need. But for right now, doing okay. So my goal is to be close to my goal, or close to the scenario, 900 guests by the end of year 1. But I might not get that. We'll have to just wait and see. My park admission is now $20 after I built the roller coaster and some other rides. I didn't build a transportation system, but I did build this path. And then I redid the boat hire that they gave you some cheesy one with bumper boats that didn't work. It was over here. I deleted that, and I added this one over here with swan paddle boats because you can fit 4 people in them, and they're just way cooler. Also, I set the times to 15 seconds. So some of these are probably leaving with just, like 2 people, which is fine. What might also be happening, it's still good value, so that's good, but people, just aren't riding because they want to go on something more exciting. So, I did start to build this roller coaster here. As you can see, there's like a chain hill started, and then back here I started working backwards also. It goes underground. But I don't have enough money to do some of the stuff I want to do with it yet, so I'm just gonna wait till I have some money. Actually, I probably do have the money for it, but I'm just gonna do some other stuff, do some catch-up work with the rest of the park first. Oh, I also built this. This is in the front of the park where there used to be a big water slide. I deleted that, deleted all the pads, and threw a merry-go-round and a little food court in. And I threw lots of benches down. To give you an idea, I have 6 handymen. Don't let them mow the grass. And I have 3 mechanics. I could probably use another mechanic too. I'm really lazy. I'm not I'm not setting their path patrols. I probably should, but it's okay. And then this is the roller coaster that I built. It got a 629 excitement with low nausea, so that's good. I'm launching at 40 miles an hour right now. It should have 10-minute inspections. I don't know why I didn't change all this stuff. This is pretty important. Price is $3. I guess that's pretty important. I changed that. Don't let them wait longer than like 30 seconds to launch this thing, because you need this thing going quickly and making lots of money. A lot of people seem to be intimidated by it, but at the same time, like, you're coming to a water park, and I feel like water rides are somewhat intense, so I don't know why. Like, the intensity was only like 7 something, so anyway, nothing too fancy. It's a double loop with an unrated photo. It goes underground, and it has a little area for it to lose its speed and then reverse. Nothing too fancy though. I've basically just built what rides they gave me. I could build this Ferris wheel and this car ride probably. But I'm gonna build probably next a transportation system. I'm waiting on the monorail. But if I don't get the monorail in year 1, then I'll probably just build this chairlift. Let's see. Oh, I want research. Oh, we got an information kiosk. Just now. Yeah, as soon as you get an information kiosk, put it down, because it'll start raining, and then you'll start making lots of money on umbrellas. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say at this point. What I just recommend getting rid of at least getting rid of this boat hire here, Or you know what? You can leave the boat hire if you really like it. Definitely get rid of the water slide though. That thing is dangerous, and I don't know. Maybe you could play this park without any problems, but I could just see that thing crashing and killing guests, and that's not good. So, what? So yeah, I'm gonna build a transportation system. Excuse my yawn. I'm gonna catch up with park staff and probably set some pathing so that they cover certain pathing areas or whatever. I might complete this roller coaster too. We'll see. And yeah, anyway, just yeah, I'll check back in with you guys probably at the start of year 2. Hey everybody, it's October year 1, and this is the thing I hate about this park. It rains a lot. It's rained like 50 times, and rain really hurts parks that are relying on big outdoor rides like log flumes and roller coasters and stuff like that. And so what happens when it rains is no one wants to ride any of my cool rides. Like, see here, this roller coaster I built, no one's in line for it. This is closed. It's probably, yeah, it's broken down. The log flumes people are on for whatever reason, but no one's getting on them now because it's raining, so. But that's just how it goes. Can't really control the weather in this game, so. But, since we were away, I will tell you what I did. I built 3 food courts total, but 2 since we went away. The first one is just this one right here, in this corner of the park. And then I built one over here as well, in this area of the park. And then I already had this one over here that I showed you guys. The reason for building 3 is because you need to have food courts all over your park and pretty well spaced out so that guests will find them and stuff. That's the best way to keep guests from getting hungry and stuff like that, is spacing them out if there's a big path system like this particular park has. But yeah, other than the rain, this park is actually pretty fun. I built this huge golden coaster here that you see, and the reason this park is fun is because they give you a ton of space. Like, you could really go to town with this park, like have a path that goes out up in these hills and just fill this all in with crazy roller coasters and stuff. But I don't know how crazy I'm gonna get. We'll just have to see what kind of money I have and what kind of time I have. But anyway, so yeah, since we were away, I built the food courts. I built this this transportation system, takes people from this area over to this area, which isn't really that great of a transportation system. It would have been better if I would have had one that could come in somewhere over here and drop them off, because that would be much more useful. But it's okay. I'm not really that worried about it. So I wanted to put one in, so I put one in. And then yeah, I think I built this Ferris wheel since we were away, and this swinging ship probably. And then this roller coaster, which I'm pretty pleased with, 6.48 excitement rating. I'm charging $3 for it, and then some of my other rides have come down. This roller coaster's at 3. You can probably drop it at 250 now. I dropped both these log booms down to 220. This River Rapids is at 240. And then I have 10 handymen and 6 mechanics. You'll notice I'm very lazy and I haven't assigned pathing to any of my handymen. Luckily for me, it hasn't really been a problem so far, but I probably should assign them, at least have, you know, a couple, or like one assigned to like each food court and one assigned to each roller coaster exit, because those are your prime locations for cleanup. But if I'm doing okay with, you know, the 10 handymen that I hired and they're walking around and getting stuff done, then that's okay for now. If it becomes a problem, then I'll give them assigned pathing.